Welcome to Fast Track Gains. I'm here to help you accelerate your gains. This is the 6th episode of my 3rd series, Cardio Training. It is part 2 of my own theory of how cardio training will influence your muscle growth and serves as an organic extrapolation from the last episode, the silent governor of your own genetic limits. And the title of this episode is The Golden Key to Enhanced Recovery. Okay, this title may be somewhat misleading to you, so please allow me to state the mission of this channel again. This is a natural physique channel, and my mission is to help you get jacked in the fastest natural way possible, particularly men in their 30s with little training experience and office jobs. So, obviously, nothing in this channel that I preach will have anything to do with PEDs or anabolic steroids. But that does not mean that I will pretend to be coy about the real impact that PEDs can have on recovery. Whether it is by elevated protein synthesis, increased red blood cell production, decreased muscle damage, or improved nutritional partitioning. When you are using anabolic steroids, you are going to have much faster recovery than natural lifters. And that is the traditional definition of enhanced recovery. However, if you have watched my previous episodes, you will know that I'm all about challenging the traditional definition. And there's a golden key that, for whatever reason, people are not aware of in the discussion of recovery. Today, it is time that the missing golden key be finally revealed. But before I reveal this golden key, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. It takes less than a second, costs you nothing, and will help me a great deal in delivering the most efficient muscle building knowledge to the whole world. I really appreciate your support. Now, back to my video. What exactly is this golden key to enhance recovery? To be able to find this golden key, we have to take a few steps back and ask a more basic question. How does muscle growth actually occur? For anyone that is mildly interested in growing muscle, you must be familiar with the theory of supercompensation. You don't grow muscle during your hard training. You grow muscle during recovery between your hard training. Hard training sends a challenge signal to your body to get better, but it actually breaks down your muscle tissue. Your body receives this challenge signal and repairs the breakdown of the muscle tissue during recovery to make them bigger and stronger in order to be ready for the challenge. And that is the mechanism of the theory supercompensation. However, while this prevalent theory is well recognized by everyone, people seem to only accord this theory with its face value instead of digging deep into its mechanism and analyze the components of this mechanism. One critical component of the supercompensation mechanism is the repairs of the muscle tissue. How do repairs actually occur? What is required for the repairs? And is there any way to accelerate the repair process? Like any repairs to a building, there are certain steps you have to take to make the repairs happen. First, you remove all the debris, clean the site, and make it ready for the repairs. Second, you deliver the new material to site and conduct the repairs. And last, you allow enough time for the repair to heal, collect all the waste during the repair, clean the site, and return the building to its undamaged state. The body follows a very similar procedure in terms of muscle tissue repairs. First, debris of metabolites and inflammation accumulated during training has to be removed to enable the repair to occur. Second, nutrients, in particular amino acids or protein, have to be delivered to site for muscle tissue to begin the repair process. And last, you allow muscle tissues enough time to regenerate myofibers, remove all the waste or byproduct during regeneration, and eventually grow themselves bigger and stronger. Just like the term itself, bodybuilding, suggests, repairs to muscle tissue is very much like repairs to a building. If anyone has been in the building industry for a while, like me, they will tell you that apart from material sourcing and tradesman training, the importance of transportation, or otherwise known as delivery, can never be underestimated. For without efficient delivery, no matter how quality your materials are or how skilled your tradesman can be, nothing will happen on site. Therefore, reputable transportation contractors, although they rarely receive the same credit like quality materials and skillful workmanship, are crucial for shoring up the success of many construction businesses. And, not ironically, the exact same situation happens in your body. People definitely pay attention to the quality of building materials, the high quality nutrients, and the workmanship of tradesmen, bigger, stronger muscles. But the transportation contractors, the cardiovascular system, though no less important than the former two, rarely gets mentioned in the conversation. In fact, the situation is even more outrageous for the cardiovascular system. Unlike you can use different transportation contractors to deal with different tasks in real life, the cardiovascular system is the only transportation contractor that has to deal with all tasks: clearing metabolites, collecting regeneration waste, quenching inflammation, delivering amino acids, storing glycogen, and sending hormones. Everything has to be delivered and removed in the vehicle of blood and transported by your own cardiovascular system. In real life, if a contractor has a monopoly over something, people would court this contractor with due respect or even due fear. However, in your body, the cardiovascular system has monopoly over transportation, yet people accord it with little interest. Sometimes human logic is truly both rational and peculiar. It is high time that you accord this monopolistic transportation contractor at least with due respect, or better still, invest in its well-being. And in return, the reward you shall receive from this monopolistic transportation contractor will be much more than the initial invest you have put in. Imagine if the transportation contractor has upgraded the whole fleet from 10-ton loading trucks to 15-ton loading trucks and keep the transport fare at the same rate. Would you benefit from this upgrade as a construction business owner? Of course you would. Not only this upgrade can expand the contractor's peak delivery capability, but more importantly, this upgrade will permanently increase its baseline delivery capability without extra charge. And truth to be told, although the expansion of the peak delivery capability draws more attention to most people, the permanent increase of the baseline delivery will be much more beneficial to the operation of the business. After all, the bulk of all successful construction businesses are built on similar, repetitious baseline projects, and any small increase of baseline efficiency will have significant impact on the whole business structure due to its sheer volume. The same logic applies to your body as well, although in an exaggerated version. By increasing your cardiovascular fitness, you will increase your work capacity, and this is where cardiovascular fitness generally gets mentioned within the purview of muscle growth. It allows you to train harder, or to some degree, you can have this enhanced training capacity by higher cardiovascular fitness. However, there is an evident fact that people seem to fail to grasp. No matter how hard you train with weights, you can only do so at maximum of a few hours in a day. All the rest hours of the day will be more or less classified as recovery. And that means your recovery time is 8 to 10 times more than your training volume, which makes recovery as the baseline of your whole program. And any small increase of baseline efficiency will have significant impact on the whole structure due to its sheer volume. And just like the term generic ceiling height I have purposefully coined before, here I will purposefully coin another term, muscle-vessel connection. You may already know the importance of so-called mind-muscle connection to muscle growth, but this muscle-vessel connection could be even more important than the mind-muscle connection. Why? Please allow me to explain. To build bigger muscle, you will need all the nutrients to support the growth. The more the better. And what delivers all the nutrients to your muscle? Your blood. The more the better. And how can you deliver more blood to your muscle? A strong heart. The stronger the better. And how do you get a stronger heart? You should know the answer by now. More cardio training. And that is my muscle-vessel connection theory. A stronger heart will pump more blood into your vessels with every beat. And more blood means more nutrients can be delivered to your muscle tissue, and more waste can be recycled from your muscle tissue. And what does that mean? Enhanced recovery. And this is where the sweet bit of exaggerated version comes in. Unlike real transportation contractors who only work 10 hours a day and 5 days a week, which means upgrade benefits can only be enjoyed during working hours. Your heart has to work 24/7. There's no resting time your heart can take, which means once you increase your cardiovascular fitness, you get to enjoy the benefits of this upgrade every second of every minute of your every day. Not just during your training hours, but more importantly, during the rest 20 plus recovery hours when true muscle growth occurs. And that's the reason why I call higher cardiovascular fitness the golden key to enhanced recovery, whether you are natural or using anabolic steroids. In fact, even with the assistance of anabolic steroids, enhanced lifters still have already figured out the influence of higher cardiovascular fitness can never be underestimated. Just listen to Dave Tate and Christian Debadal, two enhanced lifters, talking about this epiphany moment of every enhanced lifters on Elite FTS Table Talk.
Some point in time, work capacity matters too.
Yes.
You know, so the answer to all of this is a phasic approach to training, which we will get into, which we will discuss in detail.
But just to get back to it, by the way, about when you mentioned like enhanced lifters can't do more work because it's more draining, but one of the answer is to actually do work capacity stuff.
Yeah, cardio.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a dirty word, but I strongly believe that enhanced lifters need cardio more than natural lifters because the whole muscle mass they're building, the increase in blood pressure, it just puts a lot more strain on the cardiovascular system. And it's my belief that if your cardiovascular system is under strain, you cannot perform in your sets. That's why you can't do as many sets. But if you bring your conditioning up to par, then you can probably palliate for many of these shortcomings.
So it's funny because, you know, success leaves clues. You know, so I can go back to, you know, Louis and my time at Westside with the GPP, the sled dragging type stuff. You know, essentially in not really steady state, but not also extreme state recovery stuff. DC training, very big on a lot of cardio, more cardio than what you would imagine, with a high intensity, low volume type approach. And so you see, through there that the bigger people, and with super heavyweights that I've known over the years, they would always have this awakening, to where they just started like walking on a treadmill for 10 minutes. The story's always the same, where they just started like going for a 10-minute walk. Then, oh my God, my training just went like, you stupid fuck. It's like, we've been telling you this. It's not really, to me, I think it's the moving the nutrients through the system to be able to let the protein and everything synthesize and do what it's supposed to do. Where when they're just slobs, not moving, and resting, then how is that circulating? It's makes total sense, right?
There you go, guys. One more reason to do more cardio training, even if your goal is to grow more muscle, and why I have said in my previous series, Hacking into the Ultimate Hypertrophy Code, that if you are really serious about getting seriously jacked, then at some point on your weight training journey, you need to have dedicated phase of improving your cardiovascular fitness, particularly as a natural lifter without the assistance of anabolic steroids. What do you think? Do you agree with my theory, or are you still anti-cardio after so many episodes of this series? Please comment below. I will be interested to see your thoughts. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Peace out.